Hello. Every person working in an organization very naturally wants his or her interest to be protected and served. And to meet this objective, he or she starts connecting with people who can perhaps help and support. And that is how office politics starts. Whenever people are working together, office politics is a very natural phenomenon. It cannot be wished away. The best thing perhaps anyone can do is learn and practice how to navigate through office politics. And sometimes it may also so happen that it stands to your advantage. What is it that you can start putting into practice? That's what I'm going to share with you in this video. Let us begin. The first point is stay informed. This perhaps is fundamental to everything else. When you are working in an organization, you need to be a very well informed professional. And what is it that you need to be informed about? Specifically, from office politics point of view, you need to be informed about who are the people who matter, who are the people who take decisions, who are the people who influence decisions. How is it that changes are being proposed in terms of allocation of human resources? How are projects being distributed? All this information will come very handy to you even if you do not want to involve yourself in politics. And this information, when it is available to you, you can reach out to the right people as and when need arises. So stay informed and make a conscious attempt towards that. The next point is communicate with your boss. And I'm sharing it from my personal experience as to what is it that bosses do not like. Bosses do not want to know about you, your aspirations, your goals, and what is that you are looking forward to from anyone else. Imagine a situation that your boss comes to know that you want to go into a certain project, and what is the attempt that you are making towards that? Who are you talking to? It may prove counterproductive. That is why it's very important to have open conversation with your own boss, and that is when the trust will be built and you will be able to get the support from your boss. And through your boss, you will also come to know what all is happening in the organization, and that perhaps will be very authentic information. The next important point is think long term. What it means is that when we are working in an organization, office politics being a reality there, you may unnecessarily be dragged in that politics at times, and it may have some negative consequences. And that's when you would like to take revenge. What I'm suggesting here is, rather than being reactive to those situations, learn to be responsive, think long term as to whether your current behavior that you are thinking of is going to serve you in the long run or not, because you may actually have to survive in that organization, thrive in that organization for a longer term. And if you start reacting to every such situation, that may not help you over a period of time. So always think long term rather than thinking in the moment and being reactive to those situations. The next important point is they are watching you. It's not about being watched by CCTV cameras or physically being watched. It means that grapevine of an organization is so strong and powerful that information travels much faster than you ever imagined. That is why you need to be careful and cautious about what you're talking, to whom you're talking, so that the information is not used against you at any point of time. Be watchful about that. The next point is choose your friends carefully. This is again to caution you because you are not able to judge the intention and motive of people so easily. That is why you need to take time to build trust with people, and even then share information with application of mind and judiciously. The next point is don't gossip. What is gossip, by the way? Mostly gossip is negative conversation, and that too about people who are not around. And let me say this, whatever is discussed during gossip, that travels much faster than formal communication channels. That is why you need to be watchful and careful about that. Otherwise, there may be chances that you get dragged into controversies which are avoidable otherwise. The next point is don't vent at work. Yes, you will have lots of frustrations at work. You may get angry, you may get irritated and annoyed, and you may want to react. However, that reaction becomes counterproductive because the moment you lose your temper, what you are saying, how you are saying, you tend to lose control of the choice of words, the choice of language, the tone that you use, the body language shown at that point of time. You lose control of all those things. and that may not be helpful if the controversy or if the situation goes out of hand. Yes, you need to balance your emotions at work and find solutions to release whatever negativity that you experience at workplace, but create that system perhaps outside the work. So be watchful about your behavior, your conduct, your temper at work. And the last point that I'm sharing is identify backstabbers. Who are backstabbers? These are people who will work with you, who will take advantage of you, will take all your support, but when the right time comes, when you need their help and support, that is when they will fall short. And perhaps not only fall short, they may talk negative about you. You need to be careful in identifying those people and stay away from them. You need to create your own boundary. You need to insulate yourself from such people so that you do not get into that negative influence and get harmed in any way. So ask yourself, what all points that I've shared with you would you like to put into practice so that you are able to navigate through the politics happening at your workplace with ease, without getting harmed, and at the same time continue to rise and shine. I wish you all the best. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy.